This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves Doric figure. Doric is a Tiefling Druid, and honestly, this will probably go by relatively quickly because she doesn't come with a whole hell of a lot. Artwork on the front looks pretty good, but you can see just based on the artwork and based on the figure here that they did not really match the artwork to the figure, giving her a much more wider waist than what she has in the artwork. And honestly, probably more than what she had in the movie, because I don't remember her quite looking so dumpy. This is actually the only humanoid figure, I guess, that I've picked up for this series. I don't know what that's supposed to be. There's no information on the back about the character, which is just kind of sad. I think that would have been nice to add. And they highlight these little thingies here, and then her little cape accessory, which I'm guessing is probably going to be plastic and not cloth. Now, let's go ahead and open it up. Here we have the multi-language garbage that everybody throws away without actually reading. There's a lot of empty space in that packaging. This kind of stuff is part of the reason why I always say that Hasbro is not actually doing this stuff to be environmentally friendly. They're doing it to save money. Because if they were really trying to be environmentally friendly, this thing would have been about half the size of this. But then it wouldn't stand out enough and it might not sell. Not that the figures for this movie sold that well anyway. Pull that baggie out. And we'll pull that baggie out. Hey, look at that. I called it. It is not cloth. It is all plastic. It does look like it's designed to attach to her arm. However, to be honest with you, she was probably my favorite character in the movie. Little wax paper thing. That is an awful face sculpt. If I was the actress, I would be extremely upset by that. She looks like she just shit her pants. I swear to God. That is what it reminds me of. She shit her pants. And she's about to cry. Oh. So, her only accessory here is her. What the hell was the point of that? Is that supposed to be like her slingshot? Oh my God. Oh, jeez, and her joints are super, super stiff. I'm not even going to try because I think I'm going to break it. Okay, yeah, okay, so I think this is supposed to be her slingshot. Just pops up and she just think. That's. Oh, that's so sad. All right. I'm so disappointed in that face sculpt. I just can't get over it. That is just awful. So articulation wise, her arms go up like that. The shoulder pauldrons, however, kind of get out in the way. She does have a bit of a butterfly joint there, however. Barely moves. Her arm can go up like that far and back that far, but again, the shoulder pauldrons get in the way. She has the single jointed elbow, which I will not try to turn on that side, but we'll do it on this side because it will move. Just under 90 degrees. Or I guess technically that'd be just over 90 degrees, right? And of course, they articulated the little stupid slingshot thing. This is going to come off at some point, and you're going to lose it if you buy this figure. Wrist articulation, she's got a spin. There is an up and down hinge. Although in this case, it's not quite that, and it's not that. It's more like this. So it's angled a bit. Is it angled a bit? No, okay. So it's a different angle here. I'm guessing again, probably so you can pose her like she's getting ready to shoot her sling, which I can't really even try because I'm afraid I'm going to break her arm. Or okay, there we go. She also doesn't have an open hand here, and it's not like there's a string for her to hold. Oh my god, what were they thinking when they did this figure? Alright, so let's talk articulation there. We've got a ball joint here at the waist. Is that the only? Yep, single waist joint here. It's hard to tell, but she is definitely wearing the high cut pants. The belt really is getting in the way of really seeing too much. Her tail has a ball joint. You can pull it out, push it in, spin it around, and accidentally yank it out. She got a butthole. There we go. Got that back in. Again, articulation for the legs is hindered a bit by the back of her pants and by their skirt a little bit, although it is rubberized so it can move a bit. There is a thigh cut. We do have the double jointed knees at least, and she's got some extra bit of padding on her knee pads. There is no boot cut though. A hinge at the ankle, and of course a peg so it can spin around. Some teeny tiny peg holes in her feet, which actually is probably smaller than any of the other ones. And then we got this stupid thing, which clips on her like that. So, that is our Tiefling version of Doric. They did release also the Albert version, which I will take a look at a later date. Overall, man, that head sculpt, seriously. Maybe it's not even. I guess the head sculpt itself isn't too bad, but the face up on it is just. It's just terrible. Like, seriously. Okay, the face is definitely. And I'm going artwork wise. I don't have a picture of the actress to compare it to, but her face is fatter than it is in the artwork. Um, her clothing definitely does not stand out quite as well. Like you can kind of see the multicolor is kind of like a hued thing, where I think they would have been better off using more of an iridescent green plastic, I suppose, to get that look, and that would have been better. Overall, this I am glad I got this at a discount because I definitely would have been pissed if I'd bought this for 25 bucks. I just want to say, Hasbro, you can do better than this. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you saw the Dungeons and Dragons movie. The movie wasn't too bad. It was fairly entertaining. Not the greatest, not the worst. I would certainly go back and pick the animated series from the 80s ahead of it to watch again. But anyway, thanks for watching. In case you were wondering, of course, this does impede articulation as well because, boom, you move her arm too far, it pops off. Boom, pops off again. You can't even really... Oh, wait. We can almost get the pose to make it kind of appear like maybe she's getting ready to shoot with the stupid thing on.